Now hold on a minute. I know you saw my title and thumbnail and couldn't wait to jump in my comments and tell me all about your cheater stories, right? I know you saw my thumbnail in your feed and said this guy can't be fucking serious, right? And if we're being honest here, you would be 100% right to think that way. But if I could ask you to ignore the incredibly bold statement in the title of my video and give me just a few minutes of your time, I might be able to change your perspective a little bit on the massive issue of cheating in Escape from Tarkov. So no shit, there I was.
I'm so fucking scared right now!
Loading into a woods raid, streaming live over on Twitch. Shameless self-plug. Just as I do every single night. My goal here was simple. Plant these markers at the 4 bunkers on woods because I was slowly making progress towards getting to Lightkeeper's Island. Once I spawned into the raid, I noticed that I was very close to one of the bunkers that I needed to mark. Actually, where am I? Oh. Nice. Go get the ZB real quick. Maybe, spot a bozo running across, perhaps? And there we go. Right there is where this story begins. You see, any decent player in Tarkov or any player that has a lot of hours knows all of the spawn points on each map like the back of their hand. Right there, I knew that there was a pretty good chance that a player was going to be making his way towards me from the spawn over by outskirts. So I decided to hover around my objective and see if this player was coming my way, and that's when I noticed something. Oh. There's actually a guy out there. For those of you that missed it, I noticed that scav was looking in the direction of where that spawn point was, and once he started shooting, I knew for a fact that there was a player over there. I decided to go ahead and plant my marker in case I died and continued to look for this player. Dude, I just shot him right in the fucking head. God, I knew I should have brought something more than M80. Oh, I shot him right in the fucking head. For those of you who are saying I missed that shot, don't worry. We'll get confirmation on that later. My irritation was definitely justified. Son of a bitch, dude. That's tough. Anyways, after taking that shot, I knew I was at a major disadvantage in a close range fight. I was running a bolt action and he had an M4. As you can see, I immediately turned my dumb ass around and started making my way back to a position where I could get set up and wait for him to come walking by. You see, I knew that he only had 2 options here. He could either continue in the same direction of travel as he was going before, because maybe he was a bit lazy and didn't want to go around and walk further, or he could backtrack and take the longer route, which is honestly the smarter move. But no hate to this guy, most players usually take the lazy route instead of the smart route, and I wanted to take full advantage of that. Question is, where did he go? I want to say he's probably sitting over there looking for us. I can't believe that, dude. He fucking tanked that shot. There he is. I thought I missed that. Prepare your ass. Okay. Nice. So, that was it. Simple rotate and easy headshot, right? Wrong. This is where things get interesting. See, my in-game name is Slickums YT, as shown earlier in the video. A little bit more shameless self-plugging, but anyways, I would imagine that most people I kill probably go and check out my YouTube channel. The first link on my channel takes you over to my Twitch, and I would assume that that's exactly what this guy did, because he ended up in my chat just a few minutes after I killed him, and this is what he had to say. I really am a cheater? Another guy, huh? I must have killed you too. Now, forewarning, I do get a little bit irritated with this guy because I take major offense to being called a cheater because that is something that I am not, nor will I ever be. So now that you have all of the context of the raid and what happened, I'm gonna let this interaction play out because I think it will provide a lot of value to those of you who seem to always think that you die to a cheater every single raid. So let's take a look at how this interaction went. 2 face shots in a row? Oh, you're actually serious. I thought you were joking. Yeah, man, I'm cheating for sure. It's almost like shooting somebody in the face is so hard. You do realize that scav kills count towards a KD, right? You know that? You're actually serious, dude. That's funny. Oh yeah, man, I'm cheating. I feel like if I was cheating, I would have known that guy was there. Deserve? Yeah, man. Sure thing. You can say whatever you want, but you have 0 proof. So until you do, you're free to call me a cheater as much as you want. 2 headshot. And oh, wait, are you the guy that I killed in Woods? The level 17 guy that just ran out in the open? You have to be. This you? Yikes. You're brand new to the game and you're calling me a cheater based on my KD. Yikes. That's sad, bro. Hey man, when you get killed by people, it doesn't always mean they're a cheater. Just letting you know. So after that, he got quiet for a little bit and I could tell he was still lurking around. So I decided that we would pull up the VOD and go through the whole situation so that maybe if he was watching from my perspective, he would change his mind. All right, so I spawn in, right? Spawn in over here. A little lost. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go plant my marker as ZB. I see these scavs, right? Look. 1, 2. This scav is looking off in the woods. I'm like, well, at the time, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave these scavs up because whoever spawned over there, if they run over here, they'll be like my alarm. Which is exactly what happened. They start shooting at this guy. So I'm sitting here, waiting for this guy to come out, right? He just killed the 2 scavs. I'm like, all right, he's coming this way. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. So I know he's coming. And then I'm like, oh, well, let me go ahead and get my marker planted. I couldn't remember if it was outside or inside. Bozo. So I'm like, all right, I got my marker planted. I'm gonna go back up here and I'm gonna look for him again. So I look over here. Boom, there he is. Wow, that shot was so hard. So cheater shot. So I shoot him in the face and he ate that, bro. He ate that because it was M80. So I'm like, all right, back up. I back up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna reposition, get into a spot where I can cut him off. He's gonna keep coming this way, right? No. You are salty, but we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this because I want them to see how much of a fucking idiot you are and why you died. So I hear you. You're running. You're in the open, brother. I see you sprinting. I wait for you to stop sprinting. It's not fucking rocket science, dude. It's not. Come on, man. You can't just run around calling people fucking cheaters. Jesus Christ. I even complimented you on your name, dude. I thought I did miss it. That's what was funny. I think I said that too. I was like, oh, I thought I missed that. Oh, see, I thought you went back and watched the VOD. Okay, well, future reference, if you're going to accuse somebody who is streaming, 1, who also makes YouTube videos, 2, I'm not saying people who do that can't cheat, but like, if you're going to do that, at least watch the VOD, man. At a minimum. Because like, that shit could be damaging to people. Like, the wrong person calls me a cheater and accuses me of cheating and it starts getting spread around, like people, I mean, I don't think it would ever do anything in the long run because I'm not cheating, but like it could be very damaging to like somebody's reputation. And also a 9 KD doesn't automatically make somebody sus. I had an interchange raid earlier this week where I killed 42 scavs, brother, because they like hoard up on you. It's not hard, but that's it. I said what I had to say. I forgive you, man. I appreciate you saying you were wrong. Yes, and I hope you learned from it. Yeah, if somebody is streaming, usually that means it's not impossible, but usually it means they're not cheating. Because, like, you'd have to be a fucking idiot to stream and cheat. People do it, but not very often. But then after that, just check the VOD. See, and that's what I was expecting. Most people in this game just assume that the other person they're fighting is going to stay put, because a lot of people in this game are scared and they just sit, right? I do the same shit. I just expect somebody to sit somewhere. But I knew if I backed up and set up, because I'm trying to get shooter-born kills, I knew if I backed up and set up and waited there, I mean, there's only 2 places you can come from, and if you didn't come from those 2 places, oh, fuck me. I went nighttime on accident. If you didn't come from those 2 places, then you turned around and went the other way. So it's just map knowledge, game sense.
Hey, down for a party?
All right.
Biggerly Flex just followed.
Appreciate you, brother. I know I was getting a little heated there, but like, you're the second person tonight to say that. When people keep accusing me of cheating when I don't, it just kind of gets fucking annoying. And there we have it. That was the whole interaction that I had with this guy, and it just goes to show that A, not everybody is cheating in this game, and B, having a different perspective on the situation can completely change your mind when it comes to accusing someone of cheating. Just because you got face tapped 2 times in a row doesn't mean somebody has aimbot. And just because you got killed out of nowhere doesn't mean that somebody 360 no-scoped you from across the map. My point here is that I think a lot of us in this day and age of Tarkov usually default to thinking somebody is cheating because yes, this game does have a major cheater problem, and unfortunately it's just the current state of the game, and I'm not sure if that'll ever change. One thing I do know though is that I myself am also guilty of reacting just like this or assuming somebody is cheating when maybe they might not be. So to those of you who watch this until the very end, I hope this video helps you realize that maybe not everybody you run into is a cheater, and I hope that my experience here will maybe allow you to analyze a situation fully before you determine whether or not somebody might be cheating. Also, shout out to Big Ol' Flex. I appreciate you for listening to reason and understanding that your perspective was wrong, and I really appreciate you owning up to your mistake. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys wouldn't mind doing me a huge favor and hitting that like button, it really does help out more than you'll ever know, and maybe subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.